Hi guys, Legend of newb here. By the way, I changed my name because I realized that before I was newb and now I'm newb. So I really like this game because I think I set a new personal record. Let's start playing it. I'm doing it slow as a warm-up because my idea is to try to build up the skills little by little. The thing is that, as you can see in the title, this is the first time I'm beating Extreme AI under 15 minutes. I'm playing with the Mongols, and what I'm going to do is archers plus tower. So I think that here we can speed up. It's the standard opening that I do in Feudal, that the fifth one is luring the boar. This is a map that actually is a little bit more of an advantage for me because it's with the elephant that has that additional 100 foot. So let's speed up. I think my first villager is going to come here. By the way, I find out the deer here and I'm not even finishing exploring. I'm picking up all the other chips that you can see here. There are two. I'm focusing more into the hunt bonus. So straight on, I'm trying to get as much of that hunting bonus as possible. So we can speed here a little bit. The following two are going into wood. The new patch is helping me a lot because I find it so useful that new bottom to drop food. In the meanwhile, even at this speed, slow speed, for me it's difficult to push deer, but I know that the more I do it, the more I will develop the skills. So 2 on wood, the next one goes to the next boar or elephant in this case. By the way, I think that something I need to give thanks is to Survivalist and Spirit of the Law, because a lot of the mechanics and the math that I'm building towards trying to make these build orders, I base them on their guides. So it's kind of a math problem and an optimization problem rather than a skill issue, or at least for me, because I'm playing it slow. I mean, I know that the skills will eventually go, but I'm trying to unlock the how to play. Something I'm starting to do, this was a mistake, it should have been here a little bit more in the corner, is that with the 13 I build a house near the goal, and the house it's already like the first step into a wall. But again, this house was poorly positioned. It should have been just one square below, because here it's blocking this goal. But anyway, that is a minor detail. So mining camp, I already have the 500 in food, switching economy to wood economy, and here it should be 2. Now this is the first mistake I'm doing. I send 2 forward way too early. Most of the time I forget, and this time I send them way too early. These 2 should have been in wood for a little bit longer. But anyway, now I'm scouting my opponent, that just trying to find out like where are the lumber camps. Here I see one, here is the second. This strategy that I'm doing I think plays better when they put the 2 lumber camps in the same wood line. But as you are going to see here, it worked quite well either way. So here the barracks. These 2 villagers is what I'm saying. They are doing nothing because basically I send them too early. With my scout, I'm doing just a little bit of harassing. And the thing is, if I were playing against a real person, hopefully they could think like, oh, he's attacking with the scout, probably he's going to go scout. With Mongols, it's what makes sense. And he can try to build some pikemen. But that was not the case here. And again, I'm trying to build a skill, thinking like, how can I play against somebody? So a little bit of harassing with the scout. In the meanwhile, here my priority is try to get people into food, building that meal. If I had these two additional chips, I think that could have helped me a little bit more, not having to build farms so early, but it's okay. So here the first archers come out, and these two guys are going to try to deny the lumber camp with a tower. This is not a tower rush per se, because I'm not going to be building more towers after that. I'm not saying anyone to stun. I'm basically just trying to deny resources, and I know that early on in feudal, wood is so important. Here is my mistake. I'm forgetting, I'm forgetting to put more villagers, so already one village down versus how I could be without any need. I see all the villagers went away, so I'm scouting the second lumber camp. Ooh, careful there. Here further houses to try to protect my tower, because I know that they are going to try to send everything to try to destroy it. And this is a different versus a player. I think he built a tower here, protecting his goal. I think against a tower rush, most of the people, instead of sending the whole economy to try to bring down the tower, they are just going to put this tower a little bit closer. But either way, the key point is that I have 3 archers plus my scout here, safeguarding my tower. I have the 2 villagers in the tower that they actually make more damage than the archers, because these 2 guys, when they go inside the tower, they are doing 5 damage per hit. And it's each one an extra arrow. If I put the archers inside, I need to put 2 to get an additional arrow. So here basically I find like, okay, I hope things are pretty much under control, and I think I need to start a little bit more harassing on the second lumber camp. And once again he sends his full echo to try to bring my tower down. This was my mistake. I thought that this was close. At this point, again, it's not lack of food, it's just that I forget. And look at this, 1 minute 43 of idle TC. But my economy is pretty well balanced at this point. I have 6 on gold, more than what I need to produce archers. I have 12 in food, more than what I need for the town center. And I have 7 in wood. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm building towards the castle age. And ideally I will be building a blacksmith somewhere here. And no need for the blacksmith, because this is the first time for me. I'm finishing under 15 minutes, and this is a GG by the AI. I think one of the reasons is that he didn't kill a single unit of mine, so his score didn't went up. I was able to keep my archers secure. I'm playing better, getting my units by default on defensive stance, so I think that is helping me keep on going archer production. I think I can do better than this if I'm playing in slow, and part of that, the idle TC time, is just me forgetting. This could go all the way to 0. The next thing, I failed to fully protect my tower. I could make a palisade wall. There was an opening there. The next mistake, this house was making my goal a little bit more inefficient than it needed to be. This house needed to be 1 step below. And lastly, the 2 villagers, these 2 guys that are the real most valuable players, they went too early. They should have been collecting a little bit of wood and like 1/3 of feudal, then start moving downwards. But they went just too quick. Anyway, I'm happy with this one. Maybe I can cut it by 30 seconds, or I don't know how long. I'm going to keep practicing slow until I find my skills are good enough with the pushing deer and placing the house that I'm not losing this anymore. I don't mind about these 2 chips not having find it on time. I don't think that they are going to speed up the game that much for me, because at this point I'm already building farms. Probably they can help to get to Castle Age even earlier, but if the games are finishing in Feudal, I don't need them. Cool, so this was pretty much the summary. Low population, not a lot going forward. My military count, it just reached 7 maximum, so that was more than enough. I'm happier with this build order now that I'm including 1 tower, and it's not a tower rush, because tower rush requires so much investment of all the villagers, and it's all-in kind of a strategy. Here I feel that I'm keeping my economy on track behind that. The idle TC that I was getting was not because I was not having enough food. It was just me as a player forgetting about that and having my focus elsewhere. The moment I get to do this with 0 idle TC, I'm ready, and I'm going to start doing it in casual. When I play in casual and in normal speed, what happens normally is that I go up with 18, because at some point I will fail pushing the deer, and I will need that 1 additional villager. Okay, that was it. Hope you enjoyed, and bye bye.